Let's take a look at what happened with Tesla. Are we still okay? Is Tesla still a good buy? Is it still a good BUY? So Tesla closed at $356.90, down $6, almost $6, 1.65% down. Post market, we are at 362. We are up $5, up $5. So let's recap a little bit. So yesterday we had an interesting move for Tesla, and I should go to the 1 hour chart to describe it. So yesterday, we broke 355 right here. So on the 1 hour chart, we have a lot more candles. One candle equals 1 hour. So on the 1 hour chart, we broke 355. We had a hard time breaking 355. We broke 355. This was a trigger. Because, let me recap, this is important. Tesla is into a bullish trend. The trend is bullish with Tesla. I spoke about it yesterday. We had the bad earnings, but it did not matter. More buyers wanted to buy than sellers were willing to offer stocks, so the price had to go up. So Tesla is still in a bullish channel. Tesla is into a bullish channel, so it should go up. So you can buy at any point in time, and you should be okay if you hold on long enough. That's what the bullish channel is. It's going higher. This is the bullish channel. So as long as we stay within these lines, we are into it. So if you buy at any point, you should be okay if you hold long enough. And I'm going to explain what I mean by this. I'm going to explain this. So if you bought here, you had to wait 5-6 days, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 days before you were in profit. So even though we are into a bullish channel, where you buy is important. If you buy close to the resistance, you might wait a while before you are in profit. If you buy close to support, you will wait. You should wait a little bit less because we should be bouncing on that support and we should be going higher. But I need to say this. If you buy on support and it crosses support, then you are a little bit out of luck. But that's not too bad, because if you bought on support and we go outside of the bullish channel, then you don't have to suffer much. You don't have to suffer much move out, because you might buy maybe at 278, and if we go a little bit lower, it's going to be 273, so you are only losing $5. So buying on support, you have no proof that it is going to bounce. It should bounce, but you have no proof. But on the opposite, you won't suffer much when you put your stop loss, because the stop loss is just going to be outside of support, a little bit outside of support, and you bought a little bit inside of support, so you won't have much loss. If you buy on a trigger, then there is more chance that it continues, because it is continuing. It is already continuing, unless it does a super huge candle like this and you buy here, then that's a different story. But if you buy after a trigger, then what happens is that the stock is already telling us it wants to go higher, so chances are that it continues. Those chances are higher than buying on support. And well, where do you put your stop loss? Well, theoretically, you should be putting your stop loss outside of the bullish channel, because it's possible that you buy and it caves in like this, so you might suffer a little bit higher loss if that happens. So anyway, this is a little bit of a theory of how you can play this, and there are no perfection in the stock market, in trading, in investing. There are no perfections. We try to accumulate money, but there's always pros and cons. So yeah, so yesterday, as I was saying, we broke 355. This was our trigger. We even broke above 360.65. We stayed above it most of the day. most of the day. We started caving in at the 230 candle. It started to cave in, but we are still above 355. So this buy signal right here is still valid. And based on the post-market, we should be opening higher tomorrow. So we should be back above 360, 65. So this is nice. We have a good stochastic on the 1 hour chart. We have the stock is still above the 21-day moving average. So these are all indicators that are telling us and confirming that the trend is still intact. RSI is above 50, and DMI, you have the green line above the red line. So these are all things that we are looking at the same time. So yeah, we can readily see that this is not the same condition that we had last November. So last November, remember, we tried to break 360, and once we succeeded, Tesla was unleashed. Right now, well, yesterday we broke 360 and nothing was unleashed. So yes, the context is different right here. The context is different, you know, earnings was pretty bad. There's a bunch of uncertainty with the tariffs and everything. So, you know, it makes sense that we are not having the same reaction as what we had right here. And the earnings, you know, we had a 21% positive surprise last fall, and recently we had a 34 negative surprise in earnings. So this is a different condition, but overall nothing too alarming. We are still into the bullish channel. All of our indicators on the daily chart are good. So if you are a Tesla investor that is trend aware. If you are not trend aware, you are missing some opportunities. If you are not trend aware, you own Tesla and you basically missed out on this. You know, you owned X amount of share here. The stock went super high and super low, and you are worth exactly the same. You are worth exactly the same. If you are a trend aware investor, not a day trader looking at the 1 hour chart or the 5-minute chart. If you are a trend aware investor, then when Tesla goes up, stabilizes, and then starts to go down, you get some money out. You don't have to get everything out. You get some money out. And it turned out that this was the right move because you could have bought back more shares right here after selling right here. So you see, so people that are holding are not trend aware. So if you are not trend aware, you just go sideways with the same amount of money. This is the money you had. This is the money you have. If you are trend aware, you plus the money, you pocket it. When it goes back down, you can buy more with the money you made right here. So this is how you can accumulate money. But it's a little bit more work, but it's not that much more work because who does not check their stock every single day? So the only thing that is required of you if you want to become a trend aware investor is to look at your chart every single day. That's it. One candle, one day. You check it every single day at the end, like we do here every single day on YouTube. So yeah, so everything's good so far, no problem there. Let's take a look at the VIX to see how the rest of the market fared. So VIX climbed a little bit, 1930. We like the VIX below 20. It is below 20. So we are up 0.35. Let's go on the 1 hour chart to see in more details what's happening. So we are having a little bit of a spike towards the end of the day, a little bit of a spike right here. We have the 21-day moving average, you know, the VIX is still below it, so this is still trending down. We are starting to touch it here. we are starting to touch it. If we start to break above, then I'm gonna change my tune, but so far this is okay. Let's take a look quickly at the 20-year bonds. When the bonds go higher, stock market sometimes has some problems. We need to watch this. So not too bad. The bonds a little bit, went a little bit higher, 0.029% higher at 4.992. So the 5% number is very close. 10-year bond, just a little bit higher, but you know, we have been down for the past 3 days on the 10-year. We have been down for the past 3 days for the 20-year. So things don't go always in one direction only. They tend to zigzag a little bit. So this is what I think we are seeing. Let's take a look at Dow Jones to see what's the rest of the market doing. So Dow Jones caving in a little bit, 0.58% down. The number to watch for Dow Jones is right here, 42,802. So right now we are zigzagging right there. This is a congestion zone. We are supposed to zigzag. This is what we are doing. Once we break, we should continue higher. If we break on the other side, then the opposite should be happening. So the jury is still out on that one. Here, same thing. Look at this. We opened just shy from the resistance, went a little bit close to it, came down, but we still made a higher low. This is the low of the day. This is the low of yesterday. This is the high of today. This is the high of yesterday. So as a whole, the market is still going higher. Do we still have that with Tesla? Yeah, look at this. Same thing. The low, the high, the high. So even though we have a red candle right here, the red candle only tells us that we are closing lower than where we opened. But as a whole today, if you wanted to buy a Tesla share, as a whole, you had to pay higher than what you had to pay yesterday. So this is going up. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ, the same thing right here. You know, cannot make this up, huh? Cannot make this up. Look at how close we are coming to. Boom, 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 boom. So this line is really important. If that line was not there, I would have to draw it, because this is so clear that this is a price at which NASDAQ does not want to go higher. So again, if we go higher, this is going to be an indication that we should be continuing higher. Let's take a look at Russell. You know, again, the same thing, right smack on it. And I would even say that at the beginning of the day, we opened higher. Then we caved in. So we'll see what the rest of the week has in store for us. Let's take a look at the heat map of the market a little bit. Ooh, okay. So I think there's red. There's red pretty much everywhere. Yeah, yesterday we had green everywhere, red today, but this is indicating the change. You know, this is the change from yesterday to today in terms of the close. So, you know, we need to take that into consideration. So, I think we had some economic news today. The FOMC minutes came out. I have not looked at what happened right here. So you tell me in the comment section if you heard something about this. Sometimes people, well, not sometimes, but people are looking at those minutes to try to understand any dissensions that were present during those meetings, even though they made the decision not to touch the interest rates. Sometimes in the minutes we see that we had a group that wanted to do something and another group wanted to do something else, and there were some war between the two and everything. So so this could have had an impact, but this happened, it happened at 1 o'clock. So, and we started to go down what at 230. So I'm not sure this is what caused this. So there you go. So there you go. We are still into a bullish channel. So the goal is to ride it until we get outside. So that's how you can become a trend aware investor, and then you can accumulate money instead of recuperate money, because in November 2021 Tesla was at 400 bucks, went down to $100. So the net worth of people that held was divided by 4. Then you had to recuperate everything here. You recuperated. So instead of recuperating, let's just accumulate. So let's just buy low and sell high. Imagine this: buy low and sell high. Isn't that something? Isn't that something new? It's not new. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. We have a Discord server where we look at Tesla on the 1-hour chart during the day, and other stocks also at the end of the day, where I call the buy signals on other stocks. We have so many stocks. And I do the lines for all of these stocks. So we have Apple, we have Amazon, we have AMD, Adobe, ARM, Google, Microsoft, Meta, NVIDIA, Palantir, SMCI, SoFi, Cisco. I won't name them all. These are all the stocks that we are looking at. So what I do on my Discord is that I call the buy signals like I do for Tesla here. I do it for Tesla here for free. And I do it for all of the others in the Discord server that we have. Look at this. So if you want to be part of it, you need to become a YouTube member at the Discord server level. So this is there. If you have a company that you have heard would be very good, you tell me in the Discord server, and I'm going to do the lines for it. You benefit from my lines. I benefit from you telling me about a great company that I did not know about. So this is the goal of that Discord server, is for us to help ourselves. I do the lines, you provide the rest. This is basically what is happening. If you want to learn more about technical analysis, we can chat about that and all of those nice things. So that will be it for me. So have a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.